I have opened OneNote, Microsoft OneNote. You should see a blank page.
Yeah, it's a blank page now.
Yes. I am going to use whiteboard for teaching. So in this lecture, we are going to discuss how to solve real-world classification problems using machine learning. So what do we mean by real-world classification problems? Like, just a minute. Let us consider the problems like ball bearing, fault detection. Let's say your biometric recognition. And biometric recognition includes your fingerprint recognition, your iris scan, your face recognition, speech recognition is another biometric recognition, speech recognition. When we talk about your, let's say, histopathological image classification. So another problem is your radar detection. So these are all real world classification problems. Real world, my topic is solving real world classification problems using machine learning. So these real world classification problems are from different domains. So what is ball bearing for detection? Anyone of you? What are ball bearings? What are ball bearings? Abhishek Verma ji, what are ball bearings? Ball bearings क्या होते हैं? Anyone? Hello. So hello. I need your participation for continuation. Hello. Is there anyone? I want to know the participants. Hello. Hello.
Participants, please reply. Sir, want your active participation.
He's checking basically interaction. Please do interact.
Okay, so when we saw when we can see that these are different classification problems, and these classification problems are from different domain. You can see that this biometric recognition, like fingerprint recognition, iris scan, and face recognition, these are your image classification problems. These are your image classification problems. Here the input is image. The input is fingerprint of a person, which is an image. The input is iris scan. Iris is the, you can see that every eye has a black ball, and inside the black ball you can find the iris. So iris recognition, by means of iris, you have to recognize that the person is either A, B, or C. Face recognition, the input is the facial photograph of a person, and you have to recognize whether the person is A, B, or C. Person is authentic or not. So here the input is image. Histopathological image classification. This is also a image classification task in medical domain. So when we are doing cancer detection जब आप करते हैं, then the input is histopathological image. So the histopathological image, like doctor will take a glass slide. And it will the glass slide will contain will be covered with the with a part of tumor. So the part of tumor will be sprayed on this particular glass slide, and the microscopic view of this glass slide. Microscopic view of this glass slide. This glass slide is given as input to your machine learning algorithm. What your machine learning algorithm has to do? Your machine learning algorithm is a decision support system, and it will help the doctor in diagnosing whether your tumor is malignant or not. It is malignant. Malignant tumors are the tumors which are cancerous, and non-malignant tumors are the tumors which are not cancerous. So given the image of a tumor, histopathological image, what is input? Input is the image of tumor, which is microscopic image of the tumor. The, doctors use some injection for taking a part of tumor out, and that tumor is spread over the glass slide, and microscopic view is given as input to your decision support system, and your decision support system, based on taking the image of the tumor as input, you have to classify whether the person is having cancer. So if the cancer ko bolte hain, the synonym for cancer is if the image corresponding to the slide is cancerous or not. So agar cancerous nahi hai, then you will say that the image is corresponding to non-malignant category. यहाँ पर हम लोगों ने देखा काफी सारी प्रॉब्लम्स देखी. These problems were from different domain, and the histopathological image classification, fingerprint recognition, iris scan, face recognition, these all problems had a common characteristic. What is that common characteristic? All these problems have image as an input. Now we will consider second category of problems. So in the above part we have mentioned like some of the other problems are of classification are ball bearing fault detection. This is a problem from mechanical engineering domain. So in ball bearing fault detection, what is done is you have every machine has bearings. Like these are the bearings. Whenever you have rotation, the machine wherever the machine has a rotation, like in your cycle, you might have seen the pedal. So these are spherical metallic balls.